Welcome to the Family Financial Freedom channel. The main intent of this channel is to educate Indian families who are new to stock market about some best practices from our investors, learned and accomplished investors. Welcome to the new series of Pearls of Wisdom from Investment Gurus. We read books. Why? Because the authors, out of their lifetime experiences, summarize that in those books. So when we are reading them, we are collecting their knowledge in 100 pages, maybe in a couple of days or a week, depending on how we read. Similarly, our investment gurus like Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger, or Graham, etc., when they've given those small pearls of wisdom, we can read, understand, internalize so that we don't do the similar mistakes and we learn from their experience. So this series is to bring you small but valuable quotations or sayings from them so that we can learn from them and apply in our investment journey. So why delay? Can we start? Welcome to Pearls of Wisdom from Investment Gurus. Thank you for subscribing to Family Financial Freedom channel. Today's quote is from one of my favorite investors and fund managers, Peter Lynch. Many of you might know. He says, in this investment business, if you are good, you are right 6 out of 10 times. You are never going to be right 9 out of 10. Forget about 10 out of 10. What he means to say is, we need not be right all the time to win big in investing. Investment is a probability game, correct? So if you are right more than how many times you are wrong, that itself will give you better results. Many famous investors also usually be wrong anywhere between 40 to 30% of the times. So always cut your losses and ride your winners. That's the key message from Peter Lynch. But what really happens? We usually average it down, correct? When stock is falling down and all, we will go and purchase more rather than admitting our mistake of our analysis. Ego is the real villain in this case. We don't want to accept that our analysis went wrong, or we might have analyzed the facts or analyzed the stock in a wrong manner, or even though your analysis is good at that point of time, your surrounding systems like geopolitical environment or any government policies, etc., did not favor your analysis, hence your analysis failed. So we need to accept that and move out of that opportunity. So we fail, as I said, because we wanted to be right all the way. Rather, as I said, he said, even the best investors, if they're successful 60% of their investment ideas, it is going to generate a lot of wealth for them. And then usually we refuse to accept our mistakes and hold on to those losing stocks for quite some time. So learn to cut losses. The practical way, the way I see, is these 3 things, right? Cut your losses once your hypothesis or analysis is proved wrong. Let your winners run, right? Your 60% probability game, when it is winning you, with trailing stop loss, let it go. Staying consistent, not the perfect. So remember, you don't need to be a high, to be high in your winning bets. Even if you are 60%, your probability you are making good wealth in investment, long-term investment. In cricket terminology, if I say that, you don't need to be a high batting average. You need to be at least having a strong scoring card. So even a 60% of strike rate, right, like Dravids and etc., that can give you champion returns. Even in my own personal things, out of my a portfolio of 12 stocks, only 3 stocks gave better returns. In fact, one of them became double bagger, another became 3 times, while another 2 stocks were just break even. All other 5 stocks were kind of hit my stop losses, but still my portfolio net was a winning portfolio. So apply his investment advice. Don't try to be perfect and try to hit every ball out of the park for success. Be defensive and accept sometimes when the bowler is good, right? Similarly, when opportunity comes, hit them out. So important thing is stay invested and ride those winners of your 60% winners, and other 40% when you are around with some stop losses, we should move out. Thank you very much for subscribing to Family Financial Freedom. Hope it helps you in your investment journey. If you resonate with this concept, please comment below. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe for getting more updates to you. See you in our next episode.